This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss, see. I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. So until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact. Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it.
What up, though? It's the word. I am your reality coach, and this is your shot of reality. But before that, let me get into the chat. Meek, what up, sis? Appreciate you. Bud Files, Green Shirt James, appreciate you, bro. Homeless in America, what up, brother? I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're feeling good. I gotta check you out soon, bro. But yeah, let's set a tone, you know. I believe in being purposeful, right? In life, in everything that I do. I always believe in being purpose, having a purpose, understanding your why. That way, when you face adversity, you able to overcome it a lot easier. You know, you remember why you going through this, and that adversity just usually it makes you stronger, right? The things that are most detrimental to you in life, once you overcome them and you learn. I grew from everything. Sometimes it took a longer amount of time to understand, but it happened. So I know it's a possibility. So what I'm saying is this. I understand, you know, life is hard. I faced a lot of obstacles. I don't feel I faced more or less than anyone else. I just know I've been through some stuff, right? Just like everybody, you know, in their own right. And for me, quitting or giving up was never an option. Right, so that's just the line. So when I come on here, I'm different. I'm different from everybody. Everybody different from everybody. We all got similarities, but we got differences. And I don't knock nobody for theirs because I'm not worried about nobody trying to knock me for mine. Right? I'm awkward. I do things differently. I know that. That's cool. Just like everybody else. I think that's the beauty in the world. You always hear me say that. I truly believe that. The differences that people have what makes life beautiful, because you can observe different things at different times. You know, imagine keep saying the same thing over and over and over and over. It'll probably drive you crazy. It'll drive me crazy. You know, some people will probably be complacent with it, but not me. So when I say setting the tone, you know, because the first year I was on here, I'm building. I didn't find the right people to build with in a way that can be productive to all parties. You know, that's the key. You know, I don't want someone to build with me. Dee Dee, what up, though? Appreciate you, Dee Dee. Lisa J. Stocks in the building. What up, sis? You know, I don't want somebody to build with me and don't benefit from it. Like, all you doing is helping what I'm doing, but you're not getting nothing out of it. Right? How's that fair? I don't believe that's fair. That means somebody got abused. I think all things and all people should be used. I don't think things should be abused. Right? So I wouldn't do that to you. So I'm not going to allow that to be done to me. That's a waste of time. That's one thing we don't get back is time, right? So when we say build, if you say you want to build with me, this is me setting the tone, right? If you want to build with me, you have to tell me what we build. What can we build? How can we benefit one another? I mean, I think a lot of confusion and a lot of misinterpretations and a lot of misunderstandings will be cleared up if we just be purposeful and give clarity. You know, what are we trying to build? A friendship? Let's be clear, because friendship and business is different. Like if I say another content creator, most people who come through here are content creators, right? So I try to be useful and I try to be beneficial in any way I can with the information I give. If it can help them build their channel, you know, something. I want people to support me because, not because you like me, but because I'm giving you something. You should get something out of it too. Because if we just cool and liking each other, I come to your channel, you come to my channel, where does that go get? How far can that actually go? But if you like my content and you looking at it like, hey, you know, I always say if you got a subject or if you got something to input, do it. Because I might say things that resonate with a group of people, but you may say something that resonate with another group of people. My whole purpose is to get the information out. The realest one is in the building. My ninja. What up, brother? Appreciate you. L Legend, the enlightened one. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. But that's why I want you to support me. I want you to support me because I'm giving you something that's valuable. If it ain't valuable, then I don't want people to waste their time, because that's what you're ultimately doing. Unless, like I said, building friendships, just be clear. The clarity. Well, you can avoid a lot of BS. Just being clear. That's why I try to be transparent. Look, if anybody ever try to tell you what I'm doing, you know why? Because they haven't been watching me. Every step of the way, I told people what I've been doing. I haven't hid nothing. Always been trying. If I move left, I told you I was moving left. If I move right, I told you I'm moving right. Always did that since I've been on here. And I do that purposeful because it's something I'm trying to achieve. So I figured the more clear I am, the more transparent I am, the more the right people, you know, who willing to support me, willing to build with me, believe in what I'm doing, they'll be there. And the people who, you know, may be going in a different direction, they understand, and, you know, it won't be no issues because I've been clear. Hey, I said this is what I'm doing. That's why I always did that. Always. I don't like surprises. I really don't. So I don't, you know, try to surprise people. I don't do. But yeah, if you're building with someone, be clear. What are you building? Because like me and the sisters, you know, we building brand. We trying to create our own brand. We ain't trying. We creating our own brand, and we using the skills and the attributes that we have to do it. We connect with one another. We build with one another. We have conversations on content, on concepts. Like we actually putting in work. So when I say I'm building with them, I can show you. I have showed you, right? Hold on. I have showed you. Just these segments we came up with, right?
This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood in my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon.
Yeah, they got me homeless. I got hit with reused content. Uh, so yeah, it just made me kind of go deeper into the information to understand what I can and cannot do. So yeah, they got me. I got myself ready. The Rooks, kicking it with the Rooks, kicking it with the Rooks. Hey, go check out the fam, man. Y'all definitely go check out Kicking It with the Rooks. Great content, man. Y'all enjoy it over there. I get excited when I see certain people. What up, sis? Appreciate you. But yeah, so that's what we doing. You know, that's what we doing. You see the different segments, the different shows we creating. We putting content in. Hopefully, the content is useful to people, make you think, inspire you, motivate you, or educate you. You know, that's the goal. You know, so we doing things with purpose. So when people say building, think about this: if you actually building a brand, building your channel, and you if someone say hey, and then they can't tell you exactly how you can benefit them or they can benefit you, then what are you building? You know, if I see someone doing something, I'm like, hey, I can offer this, I can do this. You know, if I'm intentionally say, hey, I want to build, that's an explanation right there. You'll understand. You know, so that's the tone we setting. So if you come over here saying you want to build, just be able to tell me what, because I'm showing you what I'm building, what I'm doing. So I'm looking to expand. I mean, I'm already thinking 3, 4 years ahead of now. That's just how I think. I'm in the present, but I understand the opportunities and the possibilities too. You can be small minded, right? Look, think about this. Um, you have some people, right, who think of something and attempt it, right? Then you have some people who create vision boards. You know, they're a little bit more purposeful. They have a goal, they have a dream. They constantly looking at it, they manifesting it, right? And you got people like me who strategize to get the things that they want. So when people say don't set big goals, you got to think about it like this. When you strategize, you set big goals, but once that big goal is set, you begin to set milestones or smaller goals to achieve that bigger goal, right? So, like, even when I say I'm thinking 3, 4 years into the future, I understand the possibilities that's there, and I'm preparing myself for by doing the small things. So, with every small goal I accomplish, it gives me momentum. That's the difference between someone who's thinking and someone who's doing. There's a way to get to anything you want. There's a path. You know, you can shoot for the big goal, but always have small achievements. Build yourself up to. You got to prepare yourself to receive it. You see people who get hundreds and millions of dollars and blow it because they wasn't prepared for it. They didn't know what to do with it. They spent it. They didn't invest it. They didn't make their money make money. So if this is all you got, you quit your job. Now you living off of this. You think it's $1 million, but then you start having fun, enjoying life. Next thing you know, you got a couple thousand because it's not replacing itself. A lot of people want things, but they don't understand what it takes not only to get it, but to keep it. So that's why it's good to be able to look forward and still be in the present. You look forward to see where you can go. Then you come back to see how to get there. So my Breeze in the building. What up, Breeze? Appreciate you. So my opinion is this, right? Think of one of the biggest goals you can reach. Right? Put that down, write that down, then think of ways to get to it. And just understand there's multiple paths. It's not just one way. It's multiple ways. That's just how I think. Now I'm just rambling. So it is multiple ways to get there, but you have to be purposeful. You have to be disciplined. You have to be focused. And different things, adversities are going to come. And I always say adversity is opportunity. When those adversities come, it's just clarifying and defining. Sometimes it's giving you the tools to reach what you really need to get to. We look at a lot of times people look at adversity as obstacles, right? This person is standing in my way. This situation is standing in my way. It's standing in your way because it's something to learn from. Just a simple switch of perception, how you look at it. When something is standing in your way, understand it, learn it. Because it's there now. So as you go to the top, it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. The burdens get heavier. Think about even as you begin from a child to an adult. These cycles exist in everything, right? So even what I said about success, as you go higher, the burdens get heavier. As you get older, as you get higher in maturity physically, mentally, or just living as a human, period, the adversity, the burdens get heavier, the responsibilities get heavier. That's life. That's the cycle. So um, just prepare for it. That's the mindset I have now, is just preparation. Be open to the experience, no matter how uncomfortable it is. Just be open to learn something from it. Even in the most uncomfortable states, I constantly remind myself I can gain. I can get something from this. Not I can, I will. I'm learning something from this. It's an opportunity, no matter how uncomfortable it is. Obstacles are meant to be overcome, and I promise you, the it's just being able to deal with that initial shock of a situation, whether it's good or bad. Because we talk about the negative stuff, but I promise you, the most just satisfying lesson I learned in life is that I learned from my good experiences. I understood why those experiences made me feel good, and I was able to replicate that. I'm able to replicate that. So what I'm telling you is, when I'm feeling bad, I can create a situation or an environment to change that way I feel. I become aware. That's taking control. You can learn from the good just like you learn from the bad. Understand, why does that feel good? Why does it feel good when a parent is with their child and they see their child smile? Understanding that, anytime I feel bad, man, I go tickle my daughter, watch her smile, everything go away. I'm able to think again. Remember I said those negative emotions, man, it's like a fog. I'm still learning. Hey, Breeze, Neely Fuller is a goat. I like to say I haven't met the man, I haven't talked to the man personally, but I like to say I'm a student of Neely Fuller because I really study and practice his teaching, and it's beneficial. And it's bro, like this is probably the most famous quote you will constantly hear me say. You can't do something productive with somebody, just stay away from that has been one of the most beneficial lessons I learned in life. And it's so simple. And that's what I like about Neely Fuller. He don't give you all the hoopla and the blah blah and all the no, he just kick it to you on a level that you can understand and you can actually practice. It's not hard to stay away from people who you don't have intention to do positive things with. It's not hard. And if you think about it, it's more beneficial to you because you can spend more time with people who you can, have positive encounters with that lets you spend around people that you can't. That just makes life better. Miss Tracy, what up though? Appreciate you, Miss Tracy. But that Neely Fuller is he a goat, man. I'm so happy I ran across him. But there's a lot of dope brothers out there. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we have good examples. I appreciate everybody who come through here because I feel like everybody who come through here, we set, good examples. And that's what I try to do. Show people things are possible. And the more you show people things are possible, the more people are willing to try. If people don't think things are possible, not saying all people, but I believe the mass majority of people won't even try. They just do what they know is possible versus attempting the impossible. But things aren't as hard as we make it a lot of times. It's not hard to stay away from people who you're not trying to positively build with. Not if you focusing on self. Like I truly believe a better me is a better us. The better I am, the more stable I am, the more calm I am, the more caring, the more loving I am, the better I can be to other people. So if we all work on self and then we come together, we better collectively. I feel everybody got a uniqueness about them. Everybody, the Mary B, what up, sis? Everybody got something unique about them. Everybody got something special, right? So if we all focus on self, build self, and then come together, that's something powerful. Yeah, that's something powerful. But as you can see, even no knock against no sectors or nothing like that, but you have something called the beef sector, meaning we come in here to beef. We come in, so you know what you gonna get from that. You know what you go get beef. They called us a beef sector. You shouldn't expect nothing less. So if I go in the beef sector, start talking about peace and love, how ignorant am I? How ignorant am I? That'll be ignorance, right? There's a sector called beef, knowing they gonna be going over there. Look, man, if that's what they do, that's what they do. That ain't got nothing to do with me. If that's what people enjoy, that's what people enjoy. We all like different things. I like combat sports. I like seeing people beat the crap out of themselves. So what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't judge nobody. I just don't do certain things. And I'm not gonna go over there talking about no kumbaya and shit nobody from over there come over here doing what they do. Because that's not what we do. All right? That's basically what Neely Fuller is saying. That's basically what he's saying. Um, just go chill with the people who do you, who like you. It's not hard. Everybody not gonna like everybody. Everybody ain't gonna agree. Look, that's been well established. It's funny how people want to go around other people and want them to make them feel comfortable. Right? They want them to make me feel comfortable. Like, but if I gotta be uncomfortable to make you feel comfortable, what are we doing? You know, like the whole talk how men want women to be submissive. It's like, are you doing the things that command a woman to be submissive? Why do you need a woman to be submissive? That's how it's supposed to be. It's in the Bible. It's this, it's that. It's like, well, why don't you go find a woman to be submissive? Why do you want a woman who don't want to submit to submit? There's women who want to submit. Go find one of them. Like people want other people to meet there to make them comfortable. Nah, there's women out here who, um, who won't. I'm not in a league, right? That's just factual. There's women out here. I'm not in a league. I'm a nice guy. I'm a productive guy. But guess what? Don't matter. I'm not in a league, and I don't fault them for that. But I'm gonna be like, oh, she bougie because she wouldn't talk to a guy like me. I'm a good guy. No, I'm not in her league. It's not okay. I go find someone who I'm compatible with. Because even if she say, okay, look, I'll give you a chance. If she likes something, she just likes something. And if I can't provide that, she go get it. Just vice versa. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do the same thing. There's some nice women, right? But just the reality is this: if I wasn't with my wife, they wouldn't be in my league. That's just reality. Why would you force something? I truly believe you build yourself up to what you want to desire. I don't believe in participation trophies. It's not the fact that people think they better. It's the fact that some people just do better. It's people who do better than me. I'm supposed to be jealous or mad? No, they put the work in. So if they put more work into me, why should I be elevated to their level? That's just not life. That don't happen in nature. In nature, you fight for everything. If you want to be king of the pack, or you fight for that. They fight for women. They fight for the right to procreate. Nature does that. That's natural. We a bit more civilized. We fight different ways. We build ourselves. Anything that anybody achieved, anybody can achieve. That's just a fact. If it's been done, it can be done again. That's been proven time and time again. Things have been created, and then later on, it it got recreated better. That's just fact. I appreciate you, sis. 2 months is out here stressed anyway. My bad, I wasn't even looking in the chat. Anybody else pop in? Did I get sis Mary B? Yeah, I got Mary B. So if you're willing to put the work in, you can achieve what other people have achieved too. Your path may be different, it may be easier, it may be harder, but you can do it if you want to. So there's no purpose of being jealous or nah, you know. It's just everyone, willing to put a different amount of effort into things. That's just what it is. But I'm not gonna feel bad because I'm willing to work harder, and I'm not gonna feel bad because there's other people willing to work harder than me. Some people don't sleep. So that right there, I'm just ranting now. But I do want to. I feel in life you should always set a tone. People say set boundaries. That's setting a tone. People say create standards. That's setting a tone. People say be purposeful. That's setting a tone. Always set a tone and establish it, because it's gonna be it can do a couple things. It can keep you on track and remind you of your purpose, and also, to me, it just tell people, hey, this is what it is. You either get with it or you don't. You either get on board or don't. And and that's what I said. Even the purpose people come on. Everybody come on here for different reasons. Um, some people make content. Some people support content. Some people come on just to shoot the shit. For whatever reason, people come on here. If you on here for a particular reason, you should set that tone so people will understand. So there won't be no miscommunication. You know, it won't be no miscommunication. Because think about this, right? Say if I came on here, I'm gonna use myself for an example. If I came over on here just to shoot the shit and have fun, this is entertainment to me. That's all it is. I don't take it serious. YouTube is not real life to me, right? And then we got Shay, what up though, sis? Appreciate you. And then we got Realist, right? Realist is on here creating content. He he trying to establish himself on YouTube as a YouTuber, and he got a particular niche that I like. I'm familiar with. So that's how we linked up. So me and Realist cool. But while Realist making content, I'm on here for fun. So even though me and Real is cool, while he doing lives or while he, doing the upload, I'm in his comments, I'm in his live, and I'm doing things that's not beneficial to his brand, right? And Realist be like, hey bro, chill out, man. This I'm trying to build something over here. And I'm like, oh man, I thought we was cool. We just playing around. I don't take this serious. How can I be mad at Realist because he checked me? I don't take it serious, but realists do. And then on the other hand, realists gotta look at it like, hold on, you know what? I'm trying to do something serious and he fuck around. So it's important to set that tone because if there's a respect level there, when a person know you building something and trying to do something and they respect you, even if they don't take it serious, if they respect you, they take what you're doing serious. That shows respect. That shows respect. There she go. Uh-oh. I told you I put it in there. I told you. I was about to go to sleep and I'm like, I'm not sleepy no more. I had to drink some coffee because my head was hurting. Shout out to Tay Eats. What up, son? We be multitasking. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, if look, if I'm creating content, right? Um, and other content creators come through, right? I want to make sure that I can, because their time is precious, right? So if I'm just over here shooting the shit and um, the Rooks coming over here, L Legend coming over here, Shay coming over here, Tracy coming over here, and they just coming to support and they not getting nothing from my content, there's no type of benefit, no type of motivation, inspiration, education, then I'm wasting their time. And I'm asking them for their time because they like me. But what am I giving them for it? What am I giving them for it? How selfish is that of me? Oh, well, I'm gonna come to your live because you came to mine. That's good. If you helping, now think about that, right? If you helping someone to try to get monetized, right? And if you trying to help them get subs and help them get their watch hours, that's cool. But after that, then what? They monetize. They got everything they need. Now, how can you contribute to them? Because coming in the chat and watching, yeah, that helps. But if we are content creators, should we not be trying to help each other with content to draw other people? Like, if you want to be successful in this, I'm just being real. This is reality. This is a shot. I gotta get a whole nother thing, but this is a shot right here, reality. This is the salt. Right? If you're trying to be successful in here, having other content creators support you by coming to your live, and that's not gonna help you. You're not gonna get there. The reality is you need support. You need people who want the content, not the person. You need consumers. Other than that, okay, that's what I'm saying. What is your purpose? Is your purpose to come on here and build? You might have a channel where you support content, and this is, you know what? Never mind. I'm saving that. Almost gave y'all some super sauce. Oh man, I caught myself. Oh man. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna get that. Yeah. Woo. But yeah. So this is what I'm saying. You have to if you building a channel and you supporting people sub to sub, you only gonna get so far. If you building a community and it's a community of content creators supporting one another, you have to create something to get supporters. Because what's gonna happen within that community, and I've seen it so many times, you'll have some content creators that got the numbers and got the support, and there's other content creators in there supporting them. But then when you go back to their channel, ain't nobody there. It's like 10 people there. They ain't even got the subs, they ain't got the watch time, but they spending time supporting other content creators. The ultimate goal in creating content is to create content. If you trying to get your content supported by having people like you instead of liking the content, like I said, if you're doing that to get monetized, I can understand it. But if you're really trying to be successful in this, and I'm just telling you this from a business perspective, I'm just being honest. This is just reality. You need consumers. That's just reality. And the more time you support, the less time you can create the content that can draw consumers. It's a lot to learn. Even for someone who comes from a media background, not me per se, but you can find people on YouTube who will talk. The transition is different. It's different stuff. They got to learn stuff. So imagine us as people who never did this before. There's so much to freaking learn. There's so much to learn. 755, what up, sis? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. There's so much to learn. So the more time you focus on supporting, the less time support your content. That's what you need to support, right? And support the people who support your content, the people who can help you make your content better. There's some people on here willing to extend their information and knowledge. There's people on here. You just got to link up with the right people. Spend your time purposely. Make sure you benefit just like another person benefit. Because if you don't, then that's your fault. That's just the reality. That's just the reality. Is you know what, Brooks? I promise you. And sis, that's why I always tell people, look, I try to get people to sauce, right? Don't worry about who not in your chat. Focus on who in your chat. Focus on those people. You know, it's gonna be different people in the chat on different nights. It's gonna be a lot of the same faces, but it's gonna be different people periodically. If I do a premiere, I see different people than I see if I go live at night. I know how crazy my life is, right? And it takes time to come on here. It takes a lot out of me to come on here, right? So I can only imagine what other people going through. So anytime, if somebody come in here, if people don't come in here, hit the like button, I'm grateful. People come in the chat and chat, I'm grateful. If people come once a month, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the people who are in here. I'm building with the people who are in here. There's people who be like, this person ain't in my chat. Okay, that person ain't in your chat. Do you ask why? Maybe the person is going through something. Maybe the person is busy. Maybe the person sleep. Maybe the person. There's different reasons why a person can't be in there. But what does that What about the people who are there? You know, just I've been living by this concept since my grandmother told me. The more you worried about what you don't have, the quicker the things that you do have disappear too. If I sit up here and complain who ain't in the chat tonight, people in the chat, me personally, I'd be like, damn, I'm here. Shit, what up though? Like, what am I, chopped liver? Nah, be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for what you have. And be grateful for what people can do, man. This life is wild. We talk about it all the time. It's crazy. So, and this is an app. You know, I go on late, and I appreciate, you know, the 12, 13 people to be in here. I can consistently get 5 people in here, and I'm grateful for that. You know, that's not going to make me stop putting out the content, because I may have 30 views when I end. When I wake up, it's 200 views, meaning even if they watched it for a couple minutes, they watched it. Even if they turned on it, they did it. So I'm just hoping something I said in there inspired, educated, or motivated. That's it. That's all I can do. And I can find more better ways, more creative ways to do that. But I can't do that if I'm constantly in somebody else's chat and I'm not benefiting from that. I believe in still sharpening steel. I believe in feeling good. You know, like I said, shout out to the Rooks. I enjoy that content. They're putting some content I'm willing to support. Is that not fair? I smile, I laugh, I learn something. Shout out to Tay. Same thing. 755. Same thing. Listen, I've been in. I'm not I'm a novice in battle rap. You know, I think Daylight is the best battle rapper ever. That's just how I feel, right? So when I found Realist, just watching his content, I get another perspective. I get more in depth with it. That's entertainment to me, right? The battle rap, I like it. So now I got a source. So I enjoy that content. So I watch it. What's wrong with that? I enjoy creativity. It inspires me to watch other people create. I enjoy 755. I enjoy PIA. They create content that's valuable to me. So I indulge in it. What's wrong with that? That's what I'm inspiring to do. Create content that people want to listen to. I don't want you here because you like me, because I'm a nice guy. No, I want you here because I'm saying something, or I'm giving something that's valuable. If not, I don't want you to waste your time. I know how precious it is. You know, that's just the reality. Oh, I genuinely appreciate you. And look, man, and Mary B, I ain't forget about you, sis. Listen, I like real people, right? That's why I love listening to Mary B, because, like, we watch reality TV and we don't really get reality, you know? So when you meet genuine people and they just speaking from the heart, that's how you can learn. You can learn from people who've been genuine, because they just expressing their opinions and perspectives on what they've been through in life. And they may have experienced something that you haven't. So by them being genuine and sharing, you can learn from it. That's why I enjoy just real people. Yeah, maybe she don't have a lot of the subjects, but when she come on, she just speak from the heart. There's a lot of great people, you know, a lot of great people. So you have to appreciate that. That you have to appreciate. 1 second, let me grab something.
I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve in a world that's lost its way. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh,
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got
1 second.
got a monster inside of me. You better watch out if your enemy's a road ahead of full prophecy. To be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets cause real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more freedom from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force apart it. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You'll be chewed up and discarded.
And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
ARD in the building. What up, though? What up, though? Hold on, I'm going back to the chat. I had to get my coffee and my charger for my phone. I can't see. I was trying to highlight something. Okay, here we go. Oh, where is it up? The person, platform, and content is authentic. Real is rocking. That's definitely. Thank you, word. I'm just me. Hey, sis, I'm telling you. And see, 755, see, I know, sis. I can barely function on my own channel. I used to do a show called Monday Mention. And it's hard because it's like we got everyday life, right? So not only do we got everyday life, then we got to create content. You got to create content that's of value to people. I mean, that's the goal. Like when we talking about, and see, look, this is what I'm saying. I'm not no business expert, but I got I got business people around me, right? My young bull, I just told you, he graduated with his master's in business administration and business education. He going for his PhD. You know, I got resources, right? So I got people around me. My sister, she had her PhD in psychology and education. She actually taken a class through the University of Michigan for social media analytics. You know, so when I say I'm building something, I'm building a brand. I'm doing it, and the people with me know what we doing. So it's on purpose. Like we being purposeful about it. So it's a difference between and this is no knock against nobody, but this is why I say it's important to put the people around you who have the knowledge and information that you don't. Because if you coming on here and trying to create something as far as a business, right, versus creating a community of people, there's a difference. You got to handle it a different way. You got to do things differently. Like we see people become social media famous and go viral, but then once they go viral, what they do with it? Nothing, because they don't have the right people around them, nor do they have the knowledge to understand how to capitalize off of that as a business. But the people like Mr. Beast, they know. That's why he where he at. So a person may walk in the door of a building, right, and apply for a mailroom clerk. But that don't mean in 10 years he can't be running the building. He can work his way up if he has intention to do so. Some people may walk in there and be the mailman until 40 years and they can retire. All depends on the purpose. But if two people walk in with two different desires, two different intentions, you can't get mad if you want to stay in the mailroom and your boy want to go to the office. Can't be mad at that. Yeah, and see, and then 755, our intentions, we have ideas, and we try. That's why it was kind of discouraging. First time I did the Rip Your Channel, you came through, right? That first one was huge, and I'm like, dang, that was good. Let me do another one. So the middle two I didn't pop off, but the last one I did turned out great. You know, so we have good intentions to support, but we support in a way that we, can support, and sometimes that's not good enough for people. People want you to support them the way they think they should be supported, but if I can't support you that way, and I can only support you the way I can, and you ain't, if if you ain't acceptable to that, then it is what it is. Just keep it on moving. That's how I look at it. 775. There you go. I know I'm back in the chat. My bad. My phone. The bigger you get, the harder to be to make rounds. It's tough trying to live life, work, trial, tribulation, kids, etc. Plus support, plus create your own. That's what I'm saying. Like, who the watermelon in the building? Or no, that's 755. Hold on, let me get at these. I ain't played that in a minute. Hold on. That's one of my favorite drops. Shout out to 755.
Bye. Adios. Y'all see this? No,
This ain't what you want over here, son. See, this ain't what you want.
Shout out to the sis. This ain't what you want. Yeah, that's what I be saying, Brooke. I mean, I appreciate it because it's not easy. I mean, it's not. But it's just I focus on creating the content that people want to support. Susanna, what up, though? Appreciate you, Susanna. I just seen you in the building. I hope you still here. Oh, green shirt in the building. Hey, green shirt. Yeah. Yeah, green shirt alert, green shirt alert. Right, give people grace and patience. And that's the thing, and that's what I be trying to tell people, like, if maybe I can put myself in a position where I can create opportunities for other people, right? So that's how it is sometimes, right? Look at LeBron James, right? He was the athlete. He was the one who had the skills to get out of the hood, but he created opportunities for his boys. They had to put some work in, and they did so to prove to him like, hey, yeah, I'm worthy of this opportunity. But if it wasn't for LeBron getting out first and them supporting him, he wouldn't have gave him them opportunities. But because they supported him through the whole process, the first people he gave opportunities was the people who supported him. Even though he was elevating and he had to handle business and do things and probably couldn't spend as much time with them because he was focused on getting to where he going so he could reach back. That's what people don't see, man. If someone is being great and you truly support them, support them. Let them be great so they can create opportunities for other people. They can create an opportunity for you. But in the midst of that, can you imagine if they start hating on LeBron? If they start coming into the public telling some of his deep, darkest secrets, do you think when he made it to the league, he would have hired Rich Paul? He would have hired his other boys to do what they do? No. So that grace and patience is important. She has some watermelon right now. The sequel. Nobody is saying to be there every day. You can't expect that. But yeah, but literally are folks that want you there for them. But they will never be there for you. Right. Support in no type of way. It's some people I support, I probably watch them for the bushes, but I get memberships to their channel. I probably don't hit their panel. But I may share them out. I watch the content. It's people who I support, mods in their chat. Like Miss 504, for instance. She came over here when when I did the interview with her, right? And recently she just commented. I know she watched my content, but it's an understood reason why, but when people see, oh, you support her, and then don't worry about our relationship. I know that you may not see Juju, right? I know what Juju and Big C doing. They busy, they living life, but people may not see them in the chat like, oh, well, they don't come through. They watch the content. They support me in a different way. It's people who support me who never probably watch the content, like publicly, or say, hey, I watch his content, but they'll call me and give me, tips and tricks, things I can do. You never know who watching you. So that's why I never be quick to jump to something. Like, oh, you don't do this, you don't do it. I'm careful of that. I'm very careful of that. Because it's been times where I didn't think people watched me and they came out and said something that I said in the video. So I'm like, damn, I know they watch me. It's not publicly. No, it's not publicly. So that's what I'm like. I'm coy on doing that. Because there's different ways people support. It's times like in the morning, it take a minute for my eye to start working. So I may put my headphone in, my wife turn on the live, and I just listen to it. I can't type in the chat. My eyes ain't working right yet. So it's people like I caught Frugal Mama shows a couple times, but I wasn't able to type in the chat. I wasn't able to type. So and see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying too. Everybody can be great. Everybody got their own unique thing. LeBron's James. I don't know who LeBron's James is. I know LeBron. LBJ. Yeah, I know LBJ. Don't mean they ain't there. Yeah, that was one of the lessons I had to learn too. Just because you don't see them don't mean they ain't there. And then I had to think like, man, I be in the Raptors a lot, right? I don't be in the bushes. I don't be in the shadows. I be in the Raptors. I be in the Raptors listening. I do that a lot. That's just my nature, though. I'm a very observant person. I like to observe things. So if I ain't talking, I'm listening. That's just how I am. So I'm in the Raptors a lot. And then well, I ain't gonna get into that. But yeah, just being purposeful, just setting the tone. Just understand like what I'm building. I'm building in a different ways. But when I come on here and speak, I'm building content, right? And I'm hoping you can benefit from it. I don't mind indulging in dialogue, answer a question, ask some questions. But when I say I'm building with people, like content creators, I'm showing you what I'm doing, right? Because a lot of people come on here and say I'm building, but what are you building? Like, show me something that I can even be a benefit to or can benefit me. Because if not, then it's just not my cup of tea. You know, I've been saying that for a year, right? I'm building. I want to come on here and build. I want to come on here and build. And I was waiting for people to say, well, what are you trying to build? Because at first I was trying to build a network. But now that network is being built. Now it's being built. I was trying to build a network of people, content creators. I know what I have to offer. I was trying to see if anybody can use my services and I use their services. More of a barter system. I'm just coming on here. I can't pay people money for interviews and stuff like that. I mean, I can, but I'm not. You know, I'm not. But that's what I was looking for. But now I found the 9, right? So now I got my sisters. We create content with intention. It's purposeful. We're trying to get something out of it. So it's a brand. We all do different things, different ways, but we add to one another. So that's the 9%. That's what we're building. Are we looking to expand? Yeah, we're looking for affiliates and people who want to work with us. But it has to make sense. Make it make sense. Just like business, you know, doing real estate, selling life insurance. You know, you got to make things make sense to me. That was my job. You know, as a real estate agent, I have to make it make sense why a person should sell or buy a house. As a life insurance agent, I had to make it make sense why people should buy this life insurance, why they should buy into this annuity, why they should even use me. I had to prove to them what service I am to them. Any business, that's what marketing is, right? Showing the value of the business. So I'm not on here as a person. I'm on here as a businessman. And like I said, I'm not the smartest businessman, but I'm smart enough to put them people around me. So if it don't make sense to them and they can't make it make sense to me, then it just don't make sense. And see, that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying too. You know, and then like even like I was saying about, you know, shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV. You know, I watched this man build his brand. I watched him start off in his car, talking, working 2 jobs. Now with his boxing channel, not only is he getting paid by YouTube, but he was actually able to get into boxing. He is an influencer in boxing now. You know, so he not just getting paid from social media, he getting paid from boxing. I watched that man do that in 3 years. 3 years. You know Blue Blood ARD? Yeah, Blue Blood, that's the man. Blue Blood Sports TV, my peopleization. What up, my peopleization? That's my dog, man. Blue Blood, Showbiz. That's where I came from, the boxing community. That and the conscious community. But only person I really messed with in the conscious community was SETI. I didn't really deal with too many people over there. Yeah, rip to the historian. Yeah. Rip to the historian. So you already know, I seen Blue Blood get it from the mud. Yeah, I only watched them for 3 years, but I seen it with my own eyes. The possibility of what you can do. You know, and he one of the nicest people on here. If you ask him for something, he'll help you. If you just be genuine with him, he will help you build a channel. Blue Blood is a cool dude. Champside is too. Shout out to Champside, man. Mr. Original Mr. Press One. That's the original Mr. Press One, Champside TV. Hey, he just don't talk boxing, man. Check out my bro Champside. He just don't talk boxing. He talk life, man. Very intelligent brother. Very intelligent. But he will get in your Champside don't play. Shout out to Champside. I ain't been over there in a minute. Yeah, but Champside don't play. That's my dog. But yeah, you see these people build brands and they niche, right? They talk boxing, they talk sports, you know. So I don't talk that. I can, but you know, I enjoy talking what I talk about. I like talking about behavior. I like talking about personality. I enjoy talking about emotions. I enjoy talking about spirituality. I could talk about religion. I really enjoy talking about entomology, psychology, philosophy. That's what I indulge in. You know, that's what I do. I enjoy talking about classical music. Um, we'll probably get into that one day. When my wife come on here, we go. Me and my wife go ghost hunting. Well, she goes ghost hunting, and she drags me along with her because I'm sensitive. So things tend to happen when I'm around. So she drags me along her ghost hunting expeditions. But it'll be fun talking about that. You know, so like I said, it's not only education, motivation, inspiration, and we're gonna have some fun. But I'm creating an environment where people can come and enjoy themselves. That's what I want. You know, when I come on here, I don't do all the drama, I don't do all the beef, I don't do it. Um, and it's by choice, it's by purpose, it's by intention. You know, so um, I've been blessed since I've been on here. Even though things have happened, it never escalated to a point where I had to make a video or anything like that. You know, I appreciate the people because you know we're adults. You know, you go your way, I go my way. We call it a day. Just like Neely Fuller said. You know, I don't believe in. Uh, I'll leave that alone. But yeah, so I even appreciate that. That's right up your Realist. You like the Ghost, bro? Yeah, Champside very solid. I like Fanon. I watch Fanon a lot. I used to watch Barbershop Conversation. Every now and then I watch 78. Yeah, every now and then I watch 78. Like when the big fights come up, I usually, you know, cycle through them all. But like the people I watch just like randomly or just when I ain't got nothing else to do, I will listen to Blue Blood. I like Fanon a lot. I just like, I don't know. I just like Fanon. Shout out to Fanon Boxes. I like Showbiz. Showbiz the dog. Black coffee, one sugar. That's my dog. He entertaining. So like that's entertainment to me. Like things that I can enjoy. But he knows boxing. Showbiz is a bad boy. Shout out to Showbiz. You know, but you can find Liz B in the building. Hey, so we learning something new about realists. We learning something new about realists. I didn't know you was in the paranormal, bro. So we've been to Gettysburg. Man, we got some video from Gettysburg realists. It's crazy. Bro, like even the room we stayed in, bro, it was stuff happening there. It's a hotel here in Michigan called the Holly Hotel. It got history from like bootlegging and like mob ties. There was bodies found in the bottom of the basement. It was active in there. We had an experience in there. We've been to, I forgot the name of the sanatorium in Kentucky, but we've been around. We've been to Myrtle's Plantation. Um, we going to Salem in 2 years. So yeah, like my wife really about that life. I bought her a ghost kit. I ain't gonna tell you how much I paid for it, but I just say anytime we went on tours, people was like, "Oh, you got this, you got that." She went like a nerd. Anytime we go on tours and we go something, she like she got like some, like if you watch them ghost shows, she got the real equipment. She be ready to rock. That's what she was into. That's what she liked. She always supported what I like, so I support what she liked. We complimenting one another. So I think that's important to that's important in our relationship. We support one another, likes and desires. We inspire one another. We motivate one another. But yeah, bro, she got some stories, man. She got some stories, man. But yeah, so that's what we doing. I ain't gonna stay on here too much longer. I wasn't even supposed to pop in. I gotta take my butt to bed. That's why Tay was getting on me like, you went live. I wasn't supposed to go live, but I was drinking this coffee because my head was hurting, so I said I might as well go live because I'm gonna be up for a minute. But it's 2, so nah, not Ghostbuster channel. I got another channel that I'm gonna put that content on, but my wife might start a channel. My wife is an amazing person too. She do so many different things. Um, so yeah, she might. Eventually, I want her to start a channel. I think her channel would be dope. I mean, just the different. She can do makeup tutorials. She can do nails. She speak multiple languages. She into different arts. Just her experience in the hospital, I think is dope. She can talk about that. There's just so many different things she could talk about. Just her experience, you know, her experience with me. I think that's a dope story. I'm trying to get her to come on and tell that because she is Middle Eastern, so in her culture, it's not acceptable to marry outside. So some of the things that she stuck her finger up to, I think it's kind of dope. Just her story. That's the thing. We all look at our own personal experience, and sometimes we don't realize how good we had it or how bad someone else may have had it, because we just focused on how we had it. So, like, even hearing how her mother and father came to America, it humbled me. Like, it humbled me. What you say is hard to give ghost attention these days when we see The Walking Dead every day on the 6th and Market. Yeah, I only pay attention to what I'm interested in nowadays. Everything else becomes a distraction, So that's something I had to learn when I was younger. You know, what you invest your attention to is what you usually get. So if I focus on things that's not desirable to me, I shouldn't expect nothing but undesirable things. So things that I just learned to appreciate the small things and the big things. So just focusing on those. Like it's still like my sister's a psychologist, right? And the conversations we have, um, because she say a lot of my philosophy of life contradicts the things that I enjoy in life, and she talking about like combat sports, right? Like she said, it don't make sense that I enjoy contact or combat sports when I believe in um, harmony and peace, right? And I just explained to her it's balance and everything. You can't enjoy positive things if you never experience negative things. You usually take things for granted where you don't know how precious they are, right? Like, think about a friendship. Like, if you ever had a real good friendship and you took it for granted and lost it, next time you experience that, you would take it, um, you won't take it for granted. You'll appreciate it more. You'll nurture it more. You take care of it more. Usually, we don't know how valuable things are until they're gone. But then you stem to the problem, right? Go to the root of that problem. What is it? Focusing on what you don't have a lot of times, you devalue what you do have, right? So instead of just appreciating what I have and building on with that, what happened when I was younger is I was trying to get more. I was looking at things that I wanted. And now I learned to appreciate the things that I have and grow and nurture that into the things that I do desire. You know, like when I was saying, set a big goal, right? Set something astronomical and figure out a way to get there by setting smaller goals to get there, to build yourself up to it. You know, like I said, people have dream boards. I have strategy boards. Like, I set a goal to have 100,000 subs by the end of the year. But I got small goals too. Them small goals are going to give me the momentum to reach that 100,000. So I just accomplished the small things and build my way up. That's like inspiring to be a doctor, right? Well, guess what? You got to go to medical school. But before you go to medical school, you got to do your prereqs. But the goal is to be a doctor. But you have to achieve the small goals first. And the more you achieve the small goals, the better you are. You're preparing yourself to be the doctor. That's what those classes are. It's preparing you to, when you get into medical school, you understand the terminology, the methodology. You get an idea of what you're going to be doing. So you can't just be a doctor. No, you got to learn how to be a doctor. So even though you set a big goal, you set some small goals to get to it. Yeah, Liz, feel better. Go rest, son. You've been in bed all day. I don't blame you. I appreciate you, Rooks. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I'm just doing what I know I can do, and I'm trying to learn more. So I appreciate everybody who rock out with me. I appreciate the 9%. I appreciate Ms. V too, because they pouring into me, you know, showing me different ways to do different things, making me understand what I'm doing wrong. You know, I didn't know what this is the thing. When I get demonetized and they told me reuse content, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was ready to delete everything because I didn't know where it came from. But Ms. V took out the time to go through my channel and look and actually confirm what reused content was with me and showed me the difference between the way I was doing something and the way YouTube allows you to do something. For $5.99 a month, that's what she did. She went through my stuff for 2 days. 2 days going through my content. I got over 500. She not only went through I got over 500, close to 600 videos. She didn't have to do that. But she believed in what I'm doing. And she knows, look, I'm a knucklehead. Look, I never said I was perfect. I'm not trying to be perfect. I believe in progression, not perfection. You know, if you look at anything, nothing is perfect until it's finished, right? I ain't finished until I'm dead. So I won't be the one who deemed me perfect. It'll be the people who left back here and looked at my deeds in life. So I'm not trying to be perfect, but I am trying to progress to becoming the best version of myself. But I'm a knucklehead. Look, I'm not going to do everything right the right way all the time. So having somebody like Miss B like, hey, look, you can't do this, you can't do that. I got a very creative mind and I think crazy. Like, I think big. So I like to try new things. I like to do things. I like to manipulate things, make things look different. And sometimes I may not know the correct way to do it as far as YouTube policy, and that's my fault. I take full accountability for that because I haven't read the terms and conditions I agreed to. I haven't. I'm being honest. I read half of it. I haven't got through the whole thing. And that's my fault. There's a reason when you do business that people have lawyers to look over contracts. And like it or not, when you hit agree, that's a contract. You agree to the terms of service. So if you haven't read them and we come on here thinking we can do this or do that because somebody else did it, we don't really know what people got away with. Just because we see it don't mean they didn't get struck or flagged or anything. We don't know that. So to even say, oh, this person got away, we don't know what they got away with or what they didn't. And then we can't say, this is just reality, right? We can't say YouTube is doing anything because we hit agree. We agree. In the business world, in that contract, it says, I've read part of it, and it says, will terminate without any prejudice. When you see the word without, or the term without any prejudice in any contract, what that means is this. They will not take any consideration. If you violate a term or agreement, you're gone. Or this happens, or that happens. This is what we click the box. When we monetize, we do it again. So now is a whole different set of rules. There's less things that we can do. And if we agree to it, we agree to it. That's just what it is. So we either figure out how to work with it or we don't. That's just what it is. Riaz, what up, though? The sucker. Hold on, I gotta go up. Yeah, shout out to Miss V. Man, if I get 60K live, I'm gonna need to be on a TV network, which I'm straight. I ain't trying to do all that. I ain't trying to do all that. Yeah. Damn, 60K live. I don't think I seen one person with a live with like 20K, and that was Joe Rogan. On that membership stuff. But you know what? That membership, you can do so much. I mean, especially the way you make content. See, this what I'm saying, bro. You need to get with some people who can still sharpen steel. There's people who can look at what you're doing like, hey, you tried this yet? You tried that yet? You might be like, you know what? I didn't. That's why I appreciate the sisters so much. You know. But you got a lot of like your content, your channel got a lot of potential because it's a family channel too. You know what I'm saying? It's like a vlog family channel, so you got so much potential in what you can do with that. See, I kind of want to just go in the background because like even with marketing, like anything that I do, I put myself into. And it's almost an innate skill where I look at things from different kind of perspectives. So like just understanding like behavior, right? When I look at stuff, I look at it from a behavior standpoint. So even content, what makes people drawn to the content? And I use this analogy a lot. When you're driving down the street and you see McDonald's, you see Burger King, you see Wendy's, what are you seeing? You're seeing yellow and red. Just like the stoplight. Slow down, stop. That's done on purpose. As far as marketing, they purposely made their restaurants yellow and red because that means slow down and stop. Marketing uses psychology, power of persuasion. Some of the best businesses use it. You know, they understand supply and demand, but they have to find a unique way into getting you to not only come to their business, but spend money at their business. If two places got the same product, what's going to make you go to one place versus the other place? This is the dilemma businesses have. Same thing on YouTube. You know, if it's multiple people live, what's going to make you come to my live versus someone else's live? Especially this late at night. Don't nobody want to be educated or motivated this late. They trying to go to sleep. Most people just want to hear something they can go to sleep to. You know, a bit of entertainment. You know, that's all they want. Oh, oh, that's wild. That is wild. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, I don't know how they did that. Yeah, so I was even thinking about that. Like even like my voice. As long as I don't hit none of them loud drops, my voice help people go to sleep. So you know, tune in for the information or to go to sleep. I don't care. Just tune in. Late night with the word. Listen to me speak and go to sleep. I'm fine with that. Hey, if I can use that as marketing and branding, hey, I use it. I'm gonna do a show. Let me help you go to sleep and read a boring book. I can read Green Eggs and Ham or Sam I Am. I'm about to go to bed. I'm going to sleep for real. So, yeah, tomorrow we got a good show, The Defamation of the Black or Melanated Woman in America. And I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna drop the link, but I'm not. I'm gonna just present my information, my thoughts, my opinions, and I'm gonna leave it there. Anybody want to rebuttal, then we can schedule something. But I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm not debating with nobody because facts are facts, and I'm gonna just give my opinion, and I'm gonna lay some facts down. So I think the melanated woman in America, I think as long as I've been alive, has been defamed by stereotypical images driven by media. And I'm not going to deny the fact that people do, just like any race, people do fall and fit into stereotypes. That's just a fact. I mean, that's any race, though. If you go to a Chinese neighborhood, I bet you find somebody in there bootlegging, making fake clothes. If you talk about a Mexican, I bet you find somebody who trying to cross the border to commit crime. You go find people, but that don't mean all the Mexicans do that, or all the Asians do that, or all Middle Easterns ain't terrorists. So a stereotype, yeah, it's just what it is. There will be people who fall in it, but to say a whole group of people, like I was on a panel. Shout out to Big Dog. Like I was on a panel and this dude just talking about, oh well, statistics show that majority. No, he said that most Black American females are obese. Like, bro, but people say stuff to get a shock out of you. That shit don't work with me. There's a reason I talk about behavior and emotions and all that because I do this. So I can logically think, okay, you say most. So by saying that, you're telling me you went around the United States to every single Black woman to check to see if they was obese to determine that most of them are. For you to say that's factual, you had to do that. Someone had to do that, right? That's why when people pull out statistics, I want to understand where's the control group? Where is it from? You can't say statistics show melanated woman in America does this. Okay, so who participated in that? What was the environment that these people came from that participated in it? If we go talk about a statistic, we have to talk about how the survey was done, how the test was ran. To understand, you can't just get some numbers off the internet and say this is this. Even your own personal experience. You know, my personal experience, um, I can't, I don't fault all black women for what my ex-wife or my ex-girlfriend did. That was them. They individuals. All black women ain't like that. If anything, it says more about my selection of women. That's what people don't want to talk about. You get dogged by a black woman. Okay, you selected her. So let's talk about your choice. Let's talk about your choices. If you keep selecting the wrong person, who's that say more about the people you select or you? They don't want to talk about that. They just want a bad because they had a bad breakup or a bad experience. You just want a bad, all black women are loud. Look, I'm married to a Middle Eastern woman. I ain't never heard no black woman louder than these Middle Eastern women. My wife will kill me. They loud as hell though. I be like, damn, y'all right next to each other talking. Like it sounds like y'all about to fight. Like, hey, what's going on? Nothing. We just talking. Like, hold on, man. It sounds like y'all was about to scrap in here. You be in another room, you hear everything. I can't hear. They can be in the back, and I can hear them on my front door. If I go into my Ring doorbell app, I can hear them talking on the Ring doorbell if they in the back room. Like, so black women always angry. You don't want to play because there's so many different variables you have to touch on, right? Let's talk about why. Remember that question we asked yesterday? Why? Are we asking why? I'm not even saying all black women angry because I know a lot of black women who not angry. I know a lot of women who ain't black that's angry. The problem is when people trying to generalize. If you experience something or if you observe something, say that. But don't put a jacket on all the whole. So now we debunking all that. We going through all that. You class as Asian? Y'all laughing at me. Yeah, I might get a little petty tomorrow. That's why I said I don't think it's good. Because if one of them passport bros come over here, I'm gonna like that. Nah, I'm straight. Like, look, and this the thing. This the thing though. I'm not even married to a black woman, and you don't see me going around bashing black women. There was this one dude. His wife was black, and I'm like, damn, I hate to see how you treat her. Like, I don't know why people want to treat other people like property, man. That shit weird. If you a man and you treating a woman like property, I got a couple questions. Is that how you seen your daddy treat your mama or other men treat your mama? Like, how did you come to this conclusion that this is how women supposed to be treated like property? You have to dominate a woman. You dominate a dog. Like, what happened to you in your childhood? Like, the more you gain control over yourself, I promise you, the less you want to control other people. You don't even have that desire. The more you begin to master yourself, you understand how difficult that is, and you don't want to deal with nobody else. I don't care what none of y'all do. I ain't trying to control not a soul. I don't try to control my wife. I'm straight. Hey, if she do what she do, then she just gonna do what she do. I can't do nothing. It is what it is. It's too hard to keep myself in control, let alone try to control another human being. You. That's why it takes a special person to be with me, um, and that's okay, because it's someone for everyone. And I found my unique, crazy person. So yeah, it is what it is. And that's what I'm saying. It is what it is. That's interesting. Yeah, truth is true. But I appreciate everybody rocking out. I'm about to get my butt off here. We've been rocking out for an hour and a half. I hope I said something that was beneficial. I really do. I was just kind of ranting off and just spilling my thoughts tonight. I probably should have put this as a chop up, but it's setting a tone. I just think, I try to be as transparent as possible. I am looking to build. I just need to know what we're building. I can't build something if I don't know what I'm building. So I wanted to set that tone and understand, like, this content I'm creating, I'm trying to be useful. I hope it's useful, and I'm open to ideas. If it's something that y'all want to talk about, I'm not gonna lie to you. I got over 600 topics written down that I want to cover, but a lot of the topics I want to be purposeful with it, right? I want to be precise with it. I want the content to have value that people watch. And I'm finding new ways to do that. Working on some things, and it takes time. I don't have a production company. I wish I did, but that's what we're doing. Shout out to 755. Appreciate you too. Yeah, it's a fool out there for everybody, real. Listen, I found my fool. And I'm so grateful for my wife, man. She support everything that I do, and she watch my back, man. My wife is a firecracker. Like, if y'all only knew, like, this YouTube thing, she ain't for play. I'm telling you, she ain't for play. She seems so sweet and innocent, but she ain't. I promise you, she not. And like some of the stuff that go on here, she'll be writing the shits. she be going off on people on TikTok. I'd be like, put the phone down. She'd be like, give me something witty to say. Like, no. Oh man. Oh yeah, she can't come on YouTube. She'll be she about that. But let me get my butt off there because I'm gonna keep talking. But y'all know what I always say: care about how you feel. These the conversations to build nations. And if I say anything that resonate with you, do me a favor, hit that share button, tell somebody, help me spread the word. Until tomorrow, we out. But we're going to have a good conversation tomorrow. I'm going to cook. I might be funny. I might do a little toasting. I ain't going to do no roasting. But I might toast I ain't going to talk to nobody about it in particular. But we might have to show some soul. That mirror is a bad thing when people got to look at what they doing, their reflection. They don't like that. So we might have to do that. We have to break things down so people understand the ignorance level of some of these people. We show people why their opinion ain't valued unless it's asked for, right? So we're going to do that tomorrow. Definitely appreciate everybody rocking out. So grateful. Like I said, I hope I'm giving you something that's beneficial. That's my intention. Anytime I hit live, that's what I'm gonna do. But y'all know what it is.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, heard it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep on this scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race, life is a